Hello dear traders, this is Petko Alexandrov and I continue now with the next lecture where I will show you what is the difference when we are trading with one strategy and when we are trading with many strategies, and I will use the EA Studio just to demonstrate to you how the balance line changes when we have many strategies in one expert advisor or the so-called portfolio expert advisor. Alright, so I have the generator here and I will run it very quickly just to get some strategies. So I will stay with the data source that I have exported in the previous lecture. As a symbol, I will stay with pound yen and period M15. As strategy properties, I have the range between 10 and 100 pips for the stop loss and the take profit. Entry lot, the minimum of 0.01. And as generator settings, I will leave it just to 3 minutes. And I will not use the common acceptance criteria, so I will not filter the strategies in any way. I just want to generate some strategies. And for out of sample, I will stay with in sample, and in the next lectures I will show you what is the difference when we are using the out of sample. So I will just run now the generator and you can see the speed. It works really fast. You can see hundreds of strategies already calculated, and in the collection I see already strategies 18 and 19 and they're increasing. But these strategies, they are not filtered, okay? I didn't put any acceptance criteria. I just wanted to show you the difference when we have one strategy and when we have many strategies. If I click on refresh, the new strategies will show. So when we trade with a strategy, I will just pick any of those randomly. Alright, let's take the first one. You can see there are these huge drawdowns or stagnation periods in the strategy. So stagnation period is when in the balance chart the profit reaches to one point, then for a long time it does not make better profit than this one over here. So you can see in this example it reached the same profit here. So this whole thing here and the whole period here is called stagnation, and we don't want to have such huge stagnations. And if I zoom it, you will see that this strategy has some drawdowns going down for quite a long time, not making new profit. At the end, it's a profitable strategy, but there are these huge drawdowns. Right, let me go to the collection one more time and you will see that there are many such strategies. But what we have in EA Studio is portfolio trading, and I can add to portfolio many strategies. For example, I will add the first 10 strategies. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I use this plus button and it says add to portfolio, and you can see already 3 strategies in the portfolio. And I will go to the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, and the last strategy. So the first 10 strategies that I have for the current moment, just generated in less than 1 minute, are now in the portfolio. If I click on it, you will see the balance chart. There is a huge difference between this balance chart and each balance chart into the collection. Okay, you can see each strategy has these huge drawdowns, losing sometimes, has stagnations, and when we are trading with portfolio, we avoid these periods. Okay, you can see how stable the strategy goes. There is one stagnation right over here, but it is much smaller than what we have in the other strategies. And this is because when one strategy loses at a current moment, okay, for example, we can have a look at it here. The strategy loses at this moment, but at the same moment, the others are making profit right over here. And then there is another strategy that is losing here, but another one that makes profit, and here as well. So basically they compensate each other. When 1-2 strategies are losing, the others will be profiting at this moment, and there will be less stagnation. Still there will be some stagnation and drawdowns, but not that huge as when we are trading with one strategy. This is why we say when we are trading with many strategies or with many expert advisors, we diversify the risk. Okay, we don't rely on a single strategy because every strategy has its losing phase, and it's not only one actually. Many losing phases could appear, and this is very normal with every strategy. As I always say, don't look for the strategy that will bring you constantly profits, because there is no such strategy, simply because the market changes. Okay, so the difference once again is that when we combine many strategies in one portfolio expert advisor, and this is possible with the EA Studio, you can see we have much better balance chart, and actually all of the statistics are much better. For example, you can see the maximum stagnation is 15% over here, and with each strategy we have here 29%. Let's have a look at the others: 58%, 60%, 46.80%, and so on. So when we combine the strategies in one portfolio expert advisor, we have much better statistics and much better balance chart. But keep in mind that this chart is combination of all the strategies. Okay, it's not a single strategy, it combines all the strategies that I have selected from the collection. And with EA Studio we can export it as a portfolio expert hedging MetaTrader 4 expert advisor. So here we don't have the MetaTrader 5 because most of the brokers on MetaTrader 5, they don't allow hedging. That's why it's not available here. Probably if one day the brokers start to offer hedging with MetaTrader 5, the option will be available as well in the software. And if I click on it, you will see the portfolio expert advisor is exported, and I can put it on MetaTrader for trading. So I will be trading these 10 strategies on one chart in MetaTrader as a single expert advisor. Of course, I will not do that because I didn't filter these strategies. I just wanted to show you the difference of the balance line of the statistical information when we are trading with one strategy and when we are trading with portfolio of strategies. Alright, I will remove now this collection and the portfolio expert. I will delete the strategies, and I will continue with the next lecture where I will show you more about the acceptance criteria and how I filter the strategies. Thank you for watching. Cheers.